Coming to organization of computer, this can be also called as anatomy of computer system, where we learn about what are the parts which has been involved in the computer, that is input, processing, output devices and etc. A computer, or we can also call a system, is operates on data, including magnitudes, letters and symbols that are expressed in the binary code, that is using only the two digits 0 or 1. A typical digital computer system has four basic functional elements: the input-output equipment, main memory, control unit and arithmetic logic unit, or we can say as ALU. So here the data will be inputted and the processing will be done in the CPU and the final information will come as output. Generally, a typical computer system, irrespective of its size, class and type, consists of hardware and software. So it is integrated and harmonized together to perform computational work, either the scientific or military or data processing. So in the motherboard, a printed circuit board that connects other components through the use of traces or electrical pathways. The motherboard is indispensable to the computer and provides the main computing capability. Personal computers normally have one CPU, that is central processing unit, on the motherboard. Coming to what is CPU, that is central processing unit. This is the main brain of the computer that accepts data, performs operation on the data and sends out the result. That means whatever the input which we had been provided in the form of data, so it will be processed based upon the instruction and provide the result. Information from an input device or from the computer memory is communicated via the bus to the CPU, which is the part of the computer that translates command and runs programs. It consists of arithmetic and logical unit, or ALU, and CU, and a single chip or series of chips that performs arithmetic and logical calculations and control the operations of the other elements of the system. Most CPU chips are composed of four functional sections. 1. ALU, that is arithmetic and logical units, calculating ability, either arithmetical and logical operations. Second one is registers, temporary storage areas that hold data, keep tracks of instructions and hold the location and results of these operations. Third one contains control sections, that times and regulates the operation of the entire computer system by using its instruction decoder to read patterns of data in the design register and translate the patterns into activities such as addition or comparison. It also uses its interpret input to indicate the order in which individual operations uses the CPU and regulates the amount of CPU time allotted to each operation. The fourth one is internal bus, a network of communication lines that connects the internal elements of the processor and also leads to external connectors that links the processor to the other elements of the computer. The main function of microprocessor, that is CPU chips, include the following. 1. Control use of main storage in storing data and instructions, that is in the ROM. B. Control the sequence of operations. C. Give commands to all parts of the computer system. And 4. Carry out processing. The primary memory stores data and programs temporarily. It does not retain after the power is turned off. 1. RAM, that is random access memory, is a memory scheme within the computer system responsible for storing data on a temporary basis so that it can be promptly accessed by the processor as and when needed. It is volatile in nature, which means that data will be erased once supply to the storage device is turned off. RAM stores data randomly and the processor accesses the data randomly from the RAM storage. RAM is considered random access because you can access any memory cells directly if you know the row and column that intersect at the cell. Second, ROM, that is read-only memory. ROM is a permanent form of storage. ROM stays active regardless of whether power supply to it is turned on or off. ROM devices do not allow data stored on them to be modified. Secondary memory stores data and programs permanently. It retained after the power is turned off. Hard drive. A hard drive is a part of a unit, often called a disk drive, hard drive, or hard disk drive that stores and provides relatively quick access to large amount of data on an electromagnetic charged surface or set of surfaces. Second, optical disk. An optical disk drive or ODD is a disk drive that uses laser light as a part of the processes of reading or writing data to or from optical disks. Some disks can only read from disk, but recent disks are commonly both readers and recorders, also called burners or writers. Compact discs, DVDs, Blu-rays discs are common types of optical media. Third is flash disk, a store module made of flash memory chips. Here are the differences between RAM and hard disk. RAM is a memory, whereas hard disk is a storage. RAM, smaller amounts, typically 500 MB to 6 GB. Hard disk, much larger amounts, that is typically 80 GB or more. RAM, a little like your real desktop, has only your current work on it. ROM or hard disk, like a file cabinet, has long-term storage of work. RAM, contents disappear when you turn off power to the computer and when the computer crashes. Hard disk, contents remain when your computer on the power to the computer. RAM consists of chips or microprocessors. Hard disk consists of hard disk. RAM, when you want to use programs, a temporary copy is put in RAM and that copy you use. Hard disk holds the original copy of the program permanently. Coming to the input devices. So we know that the system, if you want to submit the instructions, so some input devices are required. So input unit consists of external devices, that is the components outside the computer CPU. It provides or fetches information and instructions to the computer. Some of the examples of input devices are keyboard, mouse, microphone, touchscreen, scanner, webcam, touchpads, MIDI keyboard, cameras, graphic tablets, electronic whiteboards, pen inputs, video capture hardware, microphone, trackballs, barcode readers, digital camera, joystick and gamepad. Coming to the output devices, where an output instruction has to be provided. An output device is any piece of computer hardware, equipment used to communicate the results of data processing carried out by the information processing system such as computer, which converts the electronically generated information into human readable forms. Some of the output devices are monitor, LCD projection panels, printers, computer output microfilms, that is COM, plotters, speakers, projectors and etc.